Hi guys, Philip Maddox Training here, and my aim is to help you stay fitter and stronger and healthier for life. Now, I'm nearing 50 years old, and my aim is to try and stay as strong and healthy and fit as possible for the rest of my days. Stay fit for life, not for a fad. That's what I try and do for me, and I'd like to help you do that. So far this week I've trained fairly hard, so tomorrow or today I shall be doing a trigger stretching session. A trigger exercise means I'm doing something that recruits the muscle groups in my body that I've been using this week, and I want to try and keep them ticking over, but also give them a good stretch as well. So I've got a little session planned out on the board here, and I'm going to go through some banded shoulder work first, and please feel free to use these exercises pre-workout and also post-workout, and also on an active recovery day. Okay, so the first thing you need is a band. Now you could have a long band or a small band depending on the resistance level that you're going to be able to use. Now the first one we're going to do is going to attack or target the mid back. So imagine this line here on my back, and what I want to do is have my band out in front of me and pull and stretch and hold for between 5 and 10 seconds. And then slowly bring it back and repeat. And I'm going to repeat this until I've done probably about a minute in total. So that's going to recruit the muscles in my mid back section. Okay? The next one is to try and have the shoulder, the rotator cuff muscles recruited, triggered, because I've been using that a lot. So this time I'm going to split the band and hold it at approximately where my elbows are stuck into the side of my body and my hands are holding the band like a jug or a beer mug. And I'm going to try and keep my elbows tucked in, hold, rotate outwards and bring back in. Pull, but keep the elbows tucked into the side and roll back in. And again, I'll be doing this and holding it between 5 and 10 seconds, and I'll keep doing that for approximately a minute. And then the last one I'll do with the bands is I'm going to get the front and the back, the anterior and posterior chain or deltoids or shoulder muscles, by holding the band out at diagonal and stretching wide and holding that for 5 to 10 seconds and repeating for about a minute. And then again on the other side, the same thing, and bring it down. Obviously, adjust your resistance as you go along. Next one then, we're going to hold the front squat position, and as usual, for me, I always start off with my heels raised, because that is the best thing for my squat position at the moment, is to feel that I can raise my heels, and that's going to help me sit in my squat position. And I'm just going to move my body left and right, backward and forward, and sit comfortably in my squat position. Okay, next one. I want to cross my leg over. Okay, and the opposite arm, I'm going to bring behind that knee and pull it to the same side as my arm has come from. I'm going to try and just stretch a little bit and activate my glute. So if I put my left leg over my knee, I get my right arm and push that over and try and stretch the left glute muscle. if I put my right leg over, I'll use my left hand and elbow and try and roll my right knee across to the left. Okay, now then, next one then, I'm going to do my V-sit, sit in the V-sit position, and I'm just going to roll down to the right hand side. I'm going to try and keep that right leg as smooth and as straight as possible. So from here, I'm going to roll down and try and get my chest as close as I can, slowly, to my right knee. When I feel a little uncomfort, I can come back up and repeat the process. And I'll also be doing that on the left hand side. Okay, and then we finally have scorpion legs. So from here, I'm going to lie on my chest and I'll take my left leg over the other side of my right leg. Now my left leg is going over my right leg and my right arm is pointing out at 3 o'clock to my body. So I'm also getting a shoulder stretch as well. And I'll do the same on the other side. Bring my right leg over. And I'll be doing that for around about a minute as well. And finally, I'll have my knees rolled up. I'm going to go onto my back, pull my knees up, have my hands out at 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock, head down and roll the legs and knees over to the side, trying to keep my shoulders on the floor. Roll them up and let them fall slowly to the other side. And roll them up. Now, I shall be going through that 3 times, and that is my half an hour stretching and mobility and trigger session. And again, as I say, here at Philip Maddox Training, my aim is to try and keep you as fit and as strong and as healthy for life. Fitness is not a fad, it's part of life. So I will go through those 10 exercises 3 times, and I'll probably do them for around about a minute on each one. And there's my 30 minutes stretching and mobility session for today. I'm Philip Maddox Training, and my aim is to keep you strong and as fit as possible for life. Subscribe to me, and I'll speak to you soon. Have a good day.